Hey there, Cosmic Nuts and Cosmic Naughties, and welcome to another Cooking with Cos. Today, we're actually going to be canning. And yeah, we're going to can up some, we're going to make some pickled cauliflower, or actually garden vegetables. I believe it's called gardenia. This is not the exact recipe, but it is something that I found on the internet that sounded pretty tasty. So I'm going to go ahead and try it. We're going to take some cauliflower, then we'll take some celery, carrots, bell peppers, as well as some jalapenos and garlic, and we'll get that all chopped up, and then we'll make some brine, and that's actually what we're gonna get started on here first. And then once we get the brine up to a boil, we'll stuff the pint. We're doing pint jars today, and then once they're all filled and ready to go, then we're going to do a hot water bath and boil them for 10 minutes. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? All right, we're going to get started with getting that brine up to a boil. And what we're going to do is we're going to take 8 cups of water, mix that with 8 cups of vinegar, and the vinegar I'm using today is an apple cider vinegar. You could use a distilled white vinegar, but this is going to give it a little bit more rustic look, as well as it's going to taste a bit better. But if you're looking for that jar appeal and you want clean, yeah, you want to use your white distilled vinegar. But the important thing is you're looking for an acidity of 5%. And then also we're going to add 1 cup of pickling salt to the brine. Now I am using a canning and pickling salt, but the main thing is you don't want to be using a salt with iodine on it or in it. And while we're waiting for that to come to a boil, we'll get these vegetables chopped up and hopefully in the jars by that time, but we'll see. All right, well, the brine isn't quite up to a boil yet. Well, to be honest, it beat me first. But once I got everything caught up, I'm bringing it back up to a boil because you do want to put it in while it's hot to help make sure that it kills anything that may be going on in there. But hopefully there's not anything going on. So basically what we're going to do now is we're going to get these jars ready to stuff things with. And I'm going to need the teaspoon. And yep, that's the teaspoon. And we're just going to do 6 right now. Or 7, so that we can get this going in a water bath. But take some pickle seasoning. Now I am going to put 2 teaspoons in every one because mine's a little bit old. You would probably only put a teaspoon and a half to a teaspoon in here. But yeah, I want to make sure that it does have some flavor. So we're going to put 2 in there. And also, to go with that flavor, we are going to toss in some garlic, fresh garlic, into each one. And we're going to do 1.5. There's some of these small ones in here. Let's sneak them into. Because I do like my garlic. Oh, that's a big one. All right. And then we're going to put in a couple of cuts of jalapenos as well. Right, and now it's time to start packing this stuff in there. It is up to a boil, so we're going to go ahead and shut that off. And let's fill it over here. All right. Now what we want to do is take a paper towel and some vinegar. Do I have any right out here? Of course not. Yeah. Get yourself a vinegar rag. One time around. All right, so at this point, you got two options. You can let these cool down, and then you can put them in the refrigerator, and they're good. Well, I don't know, a couple months inside there, I think, something like that. Don't quote me, but I'd probably eat them if they're in there for months. Or you can do what we're gonna do, and we're gonna water bathe these in boiling water for about 10 minutes, and then they're shelf ready, and this should last me a year or so. Anyways, you want to let these sit for about a week or so, and then you can start cracking in. But yeah, that's how you make pickled cauliflower. Anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz.
Send Carl some money on PayPal so he can buy himself something to eat. Then he won't have to sell his body to Albanian men on the street. We're broke hippies living out in the desert, no money and no shoes. And he may smoke the marijuana, but at least he won't spend it on booze. If you enjoy Kaz's videos with their off-the-grid DIY